Hey guys, welcome to exciting videos that we have today. We want to talk about the Pythagoras Theorem. But before we get started, we need to know what is a right-angled triangle. A right-angled triangle is a triangle that has a 90 degrees. So here we have this triangle, it has a 90 degree, there is a 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree. All these types of triangles that we see on the board with some 90 degree, they are called right-angled triangle. And let's name one of the important sides in a right angle triangle. So place your pen on your 90 degree, across that or opposite to that, this side is called the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. This is your 90, put your pen here, the side opposite to that is called the hypotenuse. Now that you know the hypotenuse, what's so special about the hypotenuse is the longest side in a right angle triangle. You heard that right. The hypotenuse is the longest side in a right-angled triangle. And we've seen that it's always located opposite to the 90 degree, opposite to the 90 degree. And now that we know the properties of a right-angled triangle, let's talk about the Pythagoras Theorem. So the Pythagoras Theorem helps us to find the length of the side in a right-angled triangle, provided your triangle is a right-angled triangle. If one side is missing, we can use the Pythagoras theorem. So what does the Pythagoras theorem say? This is the definition for the Pythagoras theorem. It says the square of the hypotenuse, the longest side, when you square that longest side, is equal to when you square the other two small sides. Let's try to put that into practice, okay? Let me call this side, let me remove these letters right here. Let me just call this side A, and let me call this side B, and let me call this side C. Which one is our hypotenuse? Put your pen on your 90 degrees, so this is your hypotenuse. It means this A, when you square it, the square of your hypotenuse is the same as you have to square the other smaller side plus you square the other smaller sides. That's what all the Pythagoras theorem means. So in this case, we have this triangle ABC. Which one is our hypotenuse? Place your pen across your 90. The opposite side becomes the hypotenuse. So AC, this side AC, when I square it, is the same as you have to square these two smaller sides, AB, square it, plus BC squared. So that's all what Pythagoras theorem says. So right here on the board, we have some examples that we want to do together and see how actually we can solve this using the Pythagoras theorem. The first question that we have right here on the board is this one. So we want to find the missing side. So in this case, our missing side, that's BC, because AB, that's 3, AC, that's 5, but BC, we don't know. So we're actually looking for BC. So the good question is, where is my hypotenuse? So this is my 90, that's my hypotenuse. This is the longest side. So now that I know that I have my longest side, when you're looking for the smaller side, subtract. You heard that right? When you're looking for the smaller side, subtract. But when you're looking for the longest side, which is the hypotenuse, just add them. Okay, so what are we looking for? BC. So this is BC squared equals to, since I'm looking for a smaller side, what do? We subtract from the biggest side. So my biggest side is AC, AC squared, which is my hypotenuse, minus the other smaller side, AB squared, which is BC squared equals to my AC is 5 squared minus my AB is 3 squared. BC squared equals to 5 squared means 5 times 5, which is 25, minus 3 squared means 3 times 3, which is 9. BC squared equals to 25 minus 9, we get 16. And remember, we are looking for BC, not BC squared. So what do? We square root on both sides. We square root it. So I cancel the square root, cancels with these two. I'm left with BC equals to the square root of 16. You can punch that in your calculator, is 4. So this is our final answer. So when you're looking for the smaller side, subtract it from the bigger side. But always remember, don't forget to square it. In the next video, I'm going to do this example, so stay tuned and watch the next video on how we do when we are looking for the longer side. If you like this video, subscribe to Masterandlearnit, where we make learning easy and fun. See you in the next video when we answer these questions.